the best business decision I ever made was focusing on measurables, focusing on data, focusing on the leverage of being fired if I cannot perform. Whenever I bring on a new client now, I say, okay, based on what you've got, based on where you're at, I expect that we can get to this many subscribers, this many leads in this amount of time. And I'll tell you what, I was terrified of measurables, of data, of charts for years. When I first started my business, I was really afraid of this because I said, if I'm tracking the data and then I don't do well, I'm going to get fired. My friends, the best thing you can do is chase that. Chase the fear, chase the data, chase the measurables, because there's no way for you to go to a client. And this is what I found out. There's no way for me to go to a client and say, listen, look at what we did. Because if you're not focusing on data, you're not going to be able to show any sort of measurable evidence of your success. And the moment I flipped that script, and the moment I said, okay, bring on a new client, I'm going to snapshot exactly where they're at today. I'm going to focus on getting to a certain point, and I'm going to document the process. Something funny happened. I landed my 2 biggest clients in very close succession. Basically, month after month, I focused on the data, and you know what happened? I started getting the results. We started getting the better leads. We started getting people that were purchasing. We started getting more downloads. We started focusing on click-through rates on YouTube. We started improving downloads. We started improving watch time. Because what happens when we focus on the measurables is we become an invaluable part to our clients, yes, but it also gives you something to strive for. It gives your team something to strive for. It's been a complete game changer. Focus on the measurables. This is something that I just kind of woke up to in the past year, and it's been a complete game changer. Never turning back. Data, data, data. Measurables, leverage. I'm in. You should be in too. Don't be afraid. What you should be afraid of is just doing the work. Don't be afraid of success and failure. The faster you can get to failure, the faster you're going to get to the success. I promise you. Focus on the data. Focus on the measurables. Don't be afraid. That was the best decision I've ever made.